Nice of you to drop in.
Hello people, I am the Real Comic Book Gamer, and today I'm going to be talking about Deathstroke issue 4 because that just came out, and yeah, spoilers if you haven't read the issue because this is a discussion, not a review, so spoilers. This issue was good, but not as good as the others. I'd say it's the worst issue we've gotten yet. Not to say it's bad, it's still good, but the first part of it's just alright because it's all these people I don't care about. Deathstroke's the only one I care about. It opens up with them talking about Bronze Tiger and how they're going to use him to get to Odysseus, and I just don't really care. Like Red Fury, I thought it was cool when Red Fury was a mystery. Now we know Red Fury's identity, and it's just a new person that I don't care about at all. And then we find out Angelica, who was the lady who got killed in the first issue, is still alive, and I knew she was alive, but I didn't really care about her. And so it's just all these people, because we find out that Red Fury is part of a society called Dead Bastards. I don't care about any of the people in there at all. So this was just like, and they're just telling Slade he's gonna have to kill his father, since he's like this big powerful guy now. And then once it gets to his father, it starts picking up more, and I thought it was really cool seeing how he's gonna be commanding the League of Assassins, and no one's seen Rage for a while. I think that's really cool because Tony Daniel said before that he did want to bring Odysseus up to like being a dark side level villain by like the end of the story arc. So this is certainly helping with that, with the fact that he is commanding the League of Assassins now, and he's got Lady Shiva under him, and he's got Bronze Tiger. So he's already got two really good assassins, two of the best fighters in the DCU. Again, this is New 52 though. I know Lady Shiva's really good. Bronze Tiger, I haven't seen him in anything but Deathstroke, and he was just alright of a fighter, so we'll see. But we catch up with with Joseph Wilson in Gotham, and it's he catches up with Ravager. Her costume looks kind of cool, but I don't like the fact that she is now older than Joseph Wilson. I don't like reordering the birth line, because before it was Grant, and then it was Joseph, and then it was Rose. Rose was the youngest, and Rose he had with a different person, and now it's just I just don't like it. There's no need for change there, because before Joe was older than her and now he's younger, and I just don't see the need for that there. But yeah, they're together now. She's protecting Joseph in Gotham now until Slade gets there. And again, her costume looks pretty cool though. I do like that, and she just like takes out a bunch of guys. And then Deathstroke meets up with Harley. This is where it gets really good. And I love this part because Tony Daniel just fixes all the stupid crap that happened in Suicide Squad. Well, New Suicide Squad with Deathstroke. Because basically what happened was Deathstroke turned on the Suicide Squad because the Russians offered him money. And then he was like beating the tar out of the Suicide Squad. Deadshot shoots him once in the chest, and he's just down, even though he's got Promethean armor on and everything. And it was just really stupid. Well, in this, because Harley's mad at him for backstabbing him, really, which, you know, makes sense. She's like, why'd you turn on us? You know, you were part of the Suicide Squad. And she's mad at him about it. Well, Deathstroke says, I sacrificed myself because the Russians were doing this and this and this. They were doing bad stuff. And so I sacrificed myself so that way the Suicide Squad could go on without, like, you know, the Russians killing everyone. And he says, why else do you think I would have let myself get shot? And I was like, yes! He just fixed all the stupid crap that happened with Deathstroke in Suicide Squad. Thank God. I'm so happy that Tony Daniel did that. He just fixes all the with just like 2 panels. Well, not 2 panels, 2 pages. He fixes all the stupid crap that happened with Suicide Squad with Deathstroke, and it was really cool. And then when the end comes, it's Batman. We see Batman because we already knew for a while now that Batman and Deathstroke were going to fight in issue 5. And now we see them standing against each other, and Harley Quinn is basically us in the book. She says, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, what a cliffhanger. This is going to be the fight of the century, the world's greatest detective versus the world's most deadly assassin. Who wins? And that is exactly how I was feeling when I was reading this book. When I was reading that panel, I was just like, yes, I can't wait when because Deathstroke and Batman are looking each other in the eyes, and, you know, Deathstroke goes Batman, Batman goes Deathstroke, and it's so, I can't wait for them to fight. Also, I forgot to mention, when they busted into the room where Batman is, and we see that Harley has framed Deathstroke for the murders of a bunch of middle school teachers. Because we see all these heads of middle school teachers and Deathstroke's sword just in the ground right there, because Deathstroke says, "This is my sword that I stored when I was with the Suicide Squad." And he's like, "I've been set, you set me up." And she says, "Yep, I betrayed." She's like, "Yep, I set you up because no one betrays me." And so she's the one who's pitting Batman and Deathstroke against each other. And I can't wait to see what happens, especially what happens to Harley after this. Because it's going to be interesting with everything that goes on, because if Deathstroke wins, he's obviously going to be going after Harley since she set him up. And yeah, also, when they were talking earlier, Deathstroke said he would be able to get her out of the Suicide Squad. She wanted him to kill Waller. He said, "Don't push it." I was hoping he'd killed Waller. I want him to kill Waller. I think that'd be so cool, because it's not exactly a character that needs to be in the comics still, that Deathstroke could kill off and, like, make him seem that much cooler. I wish he would kill Waller. I think that'd be a cool thing to do, like, Deathstroke just goes and kills Waller. That'd be so awesome. I just think it'd be a cool thing. But he said if Harley helps him find his daughter, that he will get her out of the Suicide Squad. He didn't say he'd kill Waller, though. He said don't push it. But yeah, that'll be interesting, seeing how he gets her out of the Suicide Squad, and seeing if that's going to be in New Suicide Squad, or that's going to be in the Deathstroke book, or what's going to happen with that. I don't know, unless he's lying, which I doubt he is, because Tony Daniel's been staying very true to the Deathstroke character, and his word is his bond, so I doubt he's lying to Harley. It's just interesting. Well, it's going to be interesting to see how he plans on getting her out of the Suicide Squad without killing Waller, unless maybe he does kill her Waller, which I think would be awesome, but he probably won't, because, you know, Suicide Squad movie's coming up, and so they probably want to keep her in the comics. But I think it would be awesome if they did kill Waller and Deathstroke did it. That'd be just really cool. But yeah, this issue was pretty good. It was, the first part wasn't very good, though, because, again, it was just a bunch of characters I didn't care about saying stuff that was just meh, and Deathstroke was the only one I cared about. Again, it's really cool to see that when Deathstroke is in combat, like, he closes his right eye, because he's so used to only having one eye to fight, and I think that's really awesome that Tony Daniel does that. Like, just every time he fights, and he even mentions it sometimes when he fights, it's just like, I keep closing my right eye, because I'm not used to using two eyes to fight. It's just, he's not used to it. So yeah, the Gotham part was the best part of this issue. Again, the art was great, and yeah, just, I can't wait for issue 5, Batman versus Deathstroke. It's just, and then later we're gonna get probably Deathstroke versus the League of Assassins, and maybe Deathstroke versus Lady Shiva. So I think that's really cool, and I can't wait to see all this stuff play out.